The Honourable Peter Dunn.
Mr Speaker, high on the walls of St Paul's Cathedral is the inscription, "If you seek his monument, look around you." It applies to Sir Christopher Wren, but it could equally apply to Kuan, because he was a man whose monument is modern Singapore, simple and straightforward. I recall meeting him at a dinner in Wellington some years ago where he described the Singapore story very simply, very bluntly and very basically. He said, at the end of the war, we were a set of stinking, rotten pieces of territory with no natural resources. We'd been plundered by the enemy during the war. We had no future. We either gave up or we stuck in and tried to do something. And we look around our region and we saw two big fat countries, Australia and New Zealand, and we decided to emulate them. And that's what we've done over the last 50 years. And then he finished the discussion by saying, and you know what? There are still two big fat countries in our region, which was a challenge that I think he was making to Australia and to New Zealand about where are you in terms of social and economic progress. We've come from nowhere to be an icon for many throughout the world. What have you done in your country? And I think that really summed up when I read the biographies and have seen the documentaries about Lee Kuan Yew, was at his essence a fundamentally very simple and humble man who knew that you have to use your talents and your abilities to the best advantage in your country. And he did that in Singapore, and he did that in a way which has made his country truly one for him, obviously in his lifetime, to be proud of, for his successors to be proud of, and for one, I think that there are lessons that we can learn as well. So, Mr Speaker, we mourn not just his passing, we mourn his inspiration, we mourn his leadership, and we wish him, well, obviously every respect, but we wish his country well as it seeks to get used to life without its mentor minister, its founding Prime Minister and its great leader.
David Seymour.